Shalom, shalom, Israel. I don't think I got a cloth to clean the camera. Let's see if this works. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry, I gotta. There we go. Shalom, shalom. Uh, Before we get started, I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakakadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world innately calls Jesus the Christ. Rakakadash in the Paleo Hebrew is the Holy Spirit. Double honor to the apostles and to the elders in Great Millstone, who will rule the world through the Spirit, teaching and believing in His word. Lord willing, when the Most High continue to put it in their spirit to endure in this truth, and to continue to pursue and to get that crown. Mighty Shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability, being sincere. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put on their heart to endure. And to the wives and the single sisters that's playing their role, Lord willing, the Most High continue to put in your spirit to pursue to be a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. I just listened to a few videos. I couldn't really get into them, but I know how they was talking about how America is just crashing. And then I was watching this news video where I think it's China or Korea. Is actually a few nations. They're saying America is getting weak. They're saying that America is getting weak. I'm gonna read Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1 to 5. Because it's a quick read. I'm gonna read them both, KJV and in the NLT. So this is what it reads. And the title of this lesson, Lord willing, it is edifying, is "Woe for trusting in Egypt." Doom. To whoever trusts in Egypt. In this modern world, Egypt is America. Um, it's not about the places, the meaning of what Egypt means. So first, let's go to Exodus, the 20th chapter. Let's go to the classic. This is Exodus, the 20th chapter, verse 2. It says, I am Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Right? So this is a place of bondage. America is a place of bondage. This is an actual place of judgment, because what we have done unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And the Lord is a righteous judge for what He has done unto us. Right? Let's see it again. Hosea chapter 13, verse 4. Yet I am Yahweh thy power from the land of Egypt, and thou shalt know no God but me, for there is no Savior besides me. Why is He saying from the land of Egypt? Because the Lord showed His power in the land of Egypt. You go to Joshua, I think it's the 3rd chapter, where the Lord's fame went throughout the whole earth. And where we at now, nobody can see the Lord's fame in the earth. That's why the elect men have to go out and teach. That right there is the Lord showing His power through the men of the Lord by going to the highways and byways, and His prophecies is coming to pass. Right? Let's go to another one. Let's go to Exodus 13 and 3. Egypt is a place, but Egypt is a meaning. The Lord always dealt with meanings. That's why when you go into the Hebrew words, it has meaning. Like my name is Adar Gabar. It means noble warrior, right? Let's see. Another one. This is Exodus chapter 13, verse 3. It says, And Moses said unto the people, Remember this day in which ye came out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage, for by strength of hand Yahweh brought you out from this place, and there shall no leavened bread be eaten. Right? Egypt is a place of bondage. It was another verse I wanted to get. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's go to another classic, Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. You know, Deuteronomy 28:68, and Yahweh shall bring thee into a land of Egypt again with ships. The first time we walked out of Egypt, why would we go back to Egypt in ships when we can walk there? So this is, you have to know, the Lord deals with prophecy. This is a future prediction, you know. And Israel been walking through Egypt like it's nothing, especially in the Roman time. We flee Roman persecution and flee into the African mountains. We ran through there, you know. So this is a prophetic message of dealing with what's going to happen in the future. Did not Israel come to America, and did they not establish a slave trade? Did they not, in the beginning of, you know, the foundation of America, wasn't it all about slavery? You know, changing people's name, bringing in wealth from cotton, sugar, molasses. In the beginning of all of that, shit got real in the to establish America after the fall of the indigenous Indians, when the Europeans came over here doing the shenanigans that they was doing, right? So read it again. And Yahweh shall bring thee unto Egypt again with ships. By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, basically your homeland. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. You remember we was on the auction block, and then look what they make a holiday out of. Black Friday. That all stems from slavery. We were sold as bondmen and bondwomen. Yes, we were sold when we were in Africa through people. We were sold over here, but when we came to America, that's where you get established to being sold as bondmen and bondwomen. Because we wasn't even established when we got traded. We got traded and got put on boats. When we came to this land, they established a trade where people were buying, basically picking up their team. You know, picking up they starter team in that slave industry, right? Now we about to go back to Isaiah again. It's another verse I don't think is in. Let me see. I haven't. Let me see. Um, this is Revelations chapter 11 verse 8. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city. And we could look at history in multiple times where Jake was laying in the street, you know, of America, man. You know, but we're gonna keep reading it where it says the great city which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also the Lord was crucified. Now people might be like, wait, the Lord wasn't crucified over here. Through the spirit, yes, he was. You know, through mockery, you know, them portraying him as a white man. You crucifying Yahweh Shai all over again, because in the same fact you're bringing up a false narrative, you know. Let alone brothers have to re-get this information and get it correctly and understand that this was a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. They don't even tell you so-called Jesus what tribe he came from. He just for every nation, you know. But to go to make it smoother with the Sodom and Egypt, you know, they would lie in the street, that place that's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. You know, what was the time when in the Crow Law, you know, we was getting whole water hose down, or only black water hose. You know, the light skinned blacks was you were able to be with white folks. You know, this is where we were against each other. We were lying in the street. People was dead. We was hanging on trees like ornaments, which is another precept and another prophecy. And when you go into that sodomy, it's just like Sodom and Gomorrah when they wanted to have sex with the angel. You go into another translation, it's gonna give it to you raw, where they said, "Come, let us give us those men so we can have sex with them." You know. So look at America now. I can't go in here and just call the LGB a community what they are. They're gay and whatever and whatever. You know what I'm saying? You'll get flagged for that. You can't even speak about the fake imitator posters that call themselves the JU dubs with the small hat. You know, you can't even talk about them, but it's because they got this place so decoded under them. You know, this is why the men of the Lord, we just pertain to feeding our nation. We do what we do. This is not about making it a let me get on national TV and explain it. You know, Jake is still gonna be Jake if you on national TV or not, and you say I'm an Israelite. You know, but it's better just to be stay focused on the mission that is only towards the elect. You know, so yeah, we're at a place of Sodom and Egypt, bondage and some fruit McNugans. That's the biggest movement, P Diddy. You know, but back to Isaiah, just because I was just showing you, Egypt is America too, because Egypt is spiritually a place of bondage. You know, Baruch 3:8, and we still in the same situation. It's just the physical changes off. This is Baruch 3:8. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payment according to the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power." The number one thing to show that you in slavery is that you're taxed. And the superscription on our money is Caesar. If you want to be technical, our rulers, the puppets, which Nathan Rothschild said, whoever don't control the bank is a puppet in the empire. So whoever controls the money is the real leader. So our president, that's not our leader. Congress, that's not our leader. The Army, Marine, that's not our leader. Those are just high positions that was just put in here. You know, they're like a middle class to what the real power is. Was telling yes and no, do this and do this. You know, so we're under that curse of a payment. You know. Now back to Isaiah chapter 31 verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses, which is power, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh. Right? America has all these other devices. You know, you got these other jobs which you can think that can be protecting you. The Marine Corps, the Army. You got America is a place for dreams. Is this one sister that just went on YouTube and said, "America lied to me. This is not a place where you can really chase your dreams. What you really have to do is put down your important duties and pursue what you desire. And it doesn't matter who you hurt, whatever cost. You could put your kids on pause just to pursue your dream, you know, and then make it there and still get cut off. But you might have to do something unrighteous to fully get in there. You know, this is the devil's playground. Ain't nothing gonna fully be righteous given to you in this place unless you become in this thing with a poor spirit and a blind spirit where you don't know nothing and you want to come back to the realization of what's actually true, you know. So woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Yes, we're using these food stamps, but it's gonna come a time where this right here, Revelations, the 3rd chapter, which is very vital to going into the MOTB, you know. Let's get it. Revelations, the 3rd chapter. Revelations chapter 3 in verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right? If we don't love this American dream, this American place, this place of Egypt, you know, when that hour of temptation come, you know, you gonna rely on Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But if you are of this place, you desire this place, you can't even you can't go a week without money. You can't even probably go a day without eating what you really want to eat, a seafood broil, but you might have to deal with eating salmon, or you might have to deal with eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's gonna get real, you know, and all ancient time, no king, I don't know, maybe people did believe this, but no kingdom lasted too long. Only kingdom that's in record that's gonna be forever is the kingdom of the Most High, Yahweh kingdom under the sun, which is gonna be on the earth. That's the only kingdom that will never fall. But every kingdom, uh, let's go to the Daniel, the verse that I always bring out, Daniel 2:21. It says, and he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and set up kings. He giveth wisdom to the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. This is wisdom I'm trying to give anybody that can hear, that can bear. You know, this kingdom is going to end like every other kingdom. What are you going to do? You know, somebody, I'm just saying through the spirit, not gonna say their name. Somebody asked me, yo, I'm moving. Yo, you and your fam, y'all should move too. I said, wait, hold on. It's not my time to move yet. I got work I gotta do on this side until the Lord give me to go. No man, no woman gonna tell me to just up go, and I'm not feeling it within me. It's not the time just yet because we still gotta teach this word, you know? And if you not cleaving to this word and you just moving in your notion, the Lord is going to have you move away from family and friends. The Lord is going to move you away where you could have a chance to hear the word, have an escape. Now, when you move away from where you actually could have learned this word, the Lord is moving people around. So it's no, now when you get that death by pain, you're going to know the Lord was trying to speak to your ass and you didn't want to listen. And some people leaving to have a better life in this Egypt where they think that they can get ahead. How are you not seeing the shit that's going on? They said it was a little civil war, you know, on the other side, I think in Texas, somewhere over there. Niggas ain't talking about that. What do Esau do? He makes a movie about it. 9/11, he made a movie about it. COVID, a whole series came out in 2017, and COVID came out in 2020. You know, this is what they do. They're promoting the exit of America, right? The Lord set up kings and remove. America is about to be removed. This is top news. I'm like the Most High's CIA agent, you know? I'm part of the Hebrew the Hebrew Federal Investigation Crew, whatever you want to call it. You know, I'm part of the Israelite news. America is falling. Yes, I'm going to work. Yes, I'm driving a car. Yes, I'm still living in my house. Yes, but prophecies is supposed to warn you to be like, okay, let me get my spirit right. Let me get back in faith. Let me run back to the Lord so I can be, because if America's going to fall, what does that mean for you? Got to sit there and think about that. The Lord set up kings and removed kings. Isaiah 31 verse 2, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. So the Lord is not going to renege on his word. Just like the pestilence that's going to come, they won't just turn around. And let's get another classic. I mean, I'm calling it a classic because y'all don't know about it. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 13. It says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again, until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of the mighty archer returneth not backwards, even so the plague that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Woe is me! Woe is me! Who shall deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and uttering ruin, the beginning of war. The mighty shall be afraid, the beginning of calamity, and all shall tremble. What shall I do when these evils shall come? right? Right now, this is our mercy. This is that mercy period where you working on it. What did this man just say? He said, "What shall I do when these evils come? Hold on your faith." But this right now, we got it now. So that means what shall you do? Work on your faith. Work on your temple. Know who you serving. Get used to calling on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know, there's nothing you can do. Any man trying to save his life is going to lose his life. Any man that loses life for my sake, it's either you dying for this or the Lord is guiding you through this. Isaiah 43, that fire ain't going to touch you. If you one of his elect, you're going to go through a little scuffles, but that's just part of the long suffering, in this thing, you know. But you not about to go get no, I'm about to get AK-47 and I'm about to kill as many Edomites before I go. The Lord ain't telling us to do that. Now, if the spirit, until that spirit is on us to be hunters, that's a different statement. But other than that, if you got family, children, and kids, you gonna most likely hide, shush it, and hide. The wise, they gonna be shushing and hiding. You niggas trying to be tough. Oh man, I'm gonna kill these niggas. The Lord, look, nobody don't in the spirit like how Peter cut that dude ear off. Hey, it's not time to be tough. It's time to, don't let your flight be in the winter or the summer. When that time come, we most likely gonna put that chair under that doorknob, so when they try to push the door, they might not be able to get in. Maybe the Lord might make your lock strong as hell, or your window, so people won't be able to, because people just gonna be going through houses to get food. Go find some brothers gonna have spirits on them where they gonna be looking for that freaking independent woman, that girl with that BBL. Niggas gonna really still be wanting to bust a nut. You know, when America fully fall, man, people are gonna be mad men. Not man. Let's go to that too, because Esau really gonna become the real Esau in that day, right? Here we go. This is Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 71. It says, "And they shall be like mad men." And only Edomites back then were called madmen. They called Caesar a madman. They called Mark Antony a madman. Whoever was Julius Caesar's right hand man. You had other Edomites that were madmen. You know, some of them probably was cannibals. Mad men. You know, but let's get back. Let me get back into this verse again. It says, "They shall be like mad men, sparing none, to abduct and hide them that still fear the Most High." Right? To abduct and hide them that still fear the Lord. Right? "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." Right? And this is going to be Esau. Right? But you got to know Jake is going to have a spirit in them too. You know? It's going to get real. And that time it's not going to be the love of many is going to wax cold. You're going to be looking for love and won't find it. Right? Except for, if you in this truth, the ones that surround you, your loved ones, the ones that was serving the Lord, let alone the Lord. For some of the men, to be honest, women are going to cleave to you. They might be cleaving to you even before that time, but women are going to be cleaving to the men of the Lord. There's no way around it, you know. Verse 3, it says, "Now this is Isaiah 31 verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not God." I'm sorry, I had to go to a precept. It says, the Egyptians are men, they're not God. This is Second Thessalonians chapter 2, and I'm going to start at 3. It said, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Right? Even with Israel falling away, from the truth, even more, the son of perdition was revealed. And you could look at another way. If we talk about America, America slowly is falling away. That power seat is falling away. But through, the evil inventions that they making, we can see who is this evil man, this son of perdition. You know, it says, "Who opposeth and exalt himself above all that is called God or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of the Most High, and showeth himself that he is God." You know, that is the so-called white man and woman. Right? Now going back, Isaiah 31:3. Now the Egyptian are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. Basically their power, is of the flesh and is not of spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that hoppeth shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. Right? So anybody that's trying to help America, anybody in America, any allies, they're gonna fall too. And even with prophecies, the allies of America is gonna break off, and they're gonna go against America and try. They're gonna be destroying America, man. The other nations are growing mad, because America been making them drunk off of the bullshit, right? Verse 4, it says, "For thus have Yahweh spoken unto me, like as the lion and the young lion roaring on his prey. When a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall Yahweh of hosts come down to fight from Mount Zion and for the hill thereof." Right? And this is the last verse I want to get, because that's when that notion, when the nations really start going against America, like physically, Yahweh Shai is on his way. That's what we waiting for. Dang, I forgot where I was going. Oh man, I had that precept too in mind. Where was I going? Where's so shall Yahweh of hosts come down. Oh yeah. Now I know. Okay, I'm going to Wisdom of Solomon, the 18th chapter, verse 15. You know, the Most High not coming down, but if the Most High is sending his son, just like how Saul sent David to get 100 foreskin of the Philistines, that still counted blood on Saul's hand, even though David did it. So whatever Yahweh Shai do, that's still like technically blood on the Most High's hand, because this is the Most High story. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 15. "Thy almighty word leaped down from heaven out of the royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction." That's Yahweh Shai coming down. Of course, he's touching your host of the hill of olives, the land of Jehoshaphat or Jezreel, and he's going to touch down and destroy. But what's that other land that's a land of destruction? America, Egypt. The new modern day of Egypt is America. Because America is bondage and America is Sodom. you know. And if it was angels down here right now, which, the Israelite man is an angel, they were asked to have sex with us, which they already is doing, you know. But other than that, Lord willing, I hope that was edifying. I gotta go to work, but don't trust in this place, man. Wait, actually, let me get another one. This is Isaiah the 19th chapter, verse verse 14. It says, Yahweh have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, and as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit, neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. In that day shall Egypt be like unto a woman, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh of hosts, which he shaketh over it. Right? Egypt as the place, America, is going to be as weak as a woman. Esau's place of money, wealth, Esau's place of servitude is going to be to naught. You know, America is going to be weaker than a woman. You know, a woman is the weaker vessel, but America is going to be weaker than a woman, or weak as a woman. You know, weak as a woman. You know, all praise to Yahweh Shem Al Shai. Lord willing, we have that number where we can see, you know, that this place is going to be broken down as a woman. You know, and just a sidebar. Fuck this place. It didn't do nothing for us, and it won't never do anything for us, except for have you become a damn now and later, a damn sweet pack. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying and on point. And if it wasn't, it's okay. We're gonna do it again. And with that, I'm gonna say, call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahushai. Yahweh is the most high God, and Yahushai is who the world and he calls Jesus Christ. And with that, I'm gonna say Shalom. Yahweh speed.